Hello, folks. This is RV Davey. I'm doing a video here. I'm covering some nomad channels, some nomadical channels. One is called RV Seeing You, and then the other one is Holiday for Two. I'm covering two channels here. This afternoon, I'm getting prepared. I got my doctor's appointment. But anyway, both of these channels, Holiday for Two, was very informative. They described a lot about Quartzsite, the free campsites, the 14-day stay limits, the spot where they camp, which they pay a long term, which they pay $180 for, which you get your dump station included and your water and all that kind of good stuff. And there's not a whole lot of amenities in Quartzsite. I'm just gonna let you guys know that, just in case you're checking out my channel. But yeah, I'm in a I'm in a RV park in the Phoenix area, so the North Phoenix area to be precise. But I've been watching. I've been picking out some different channels that don't get any attention usually, and that's what I like to do. I don't want to cover the fluffy channels because they've always got all the attention. I want to cover channels that, or you're down to the earth gritty channels that are trying to build their channel. These are channels that don't have a lot of subscribers, and so they're just trying to build little by little. But anyway, and then RV Seeing You, they were another channel I covered too, and I watched their video. They were very informative too on what is in Quartzsite, where they're camped and how much they paid, and how much you can pay. What the campsite's like, and they're camping. RV Seeing You, they're camping with a big group, and these are just a big group of people that aren't famous on YouTube. They're not celebrities, they're not celebrity types, but yeah, I like the way I like covering channels like this, and I'm going to do a lot of this, and that's just what I'm going to do. I did a video yesterday on the drone I use, and so I thought I'd incorporate that into this video too, in case you guys haven't seen that video. But I use a Contixo Pro 24 drone is what I use. Technically, I have not physically tried it out yet, but it is a good drone. It's got there's a lot of information out on it, and you guys could check it out too. And it's a drone, $300 or less drones that are really good. This one goes above and beyond for the price. You could choose to use whatever you want, but hey, I give Contixo drone a good marks because it's got a lot of good reviews on it. So, and then what was the other? The other channel was called Holiday for Two. They were super informative on things around Quartzsite. They gave you a lot of information on about the town, and even a little bit of history behind it. They picked up some quartz on the ground, and then the gentleman basically came out and said, well, it's quartz, so yeah, that's the name, Quartzsite, Arizona, more than likely. But you know what? Also, the thing about quartz rock is that generally, when you find quartz, there's usually generally gold in the area. Tends to be, but who knows? You have to break it up, and then you got to process the rock and the material that you have. That's just what you got to do. But I thought I'd come in here and do a little quickie video on these two channels. And hey, a Holiday for Two, check them out. RV Seeing You, RV Seeing You, yeah. So check that channel out too, because hey, I'm going to keep watching these guys because they're new, and I want to see whatever else they can come up with on YouTube as well. So, from myself, RV Davey, which is what my channel is, I hope RV Seeing You and Holiday for Two joins my channel too, because I subscribe to both of those channels. I was kind of impressed with them. They do a good job. Holiday for Two did some drone action, so, and I kind of like that too. So drones are very informative. They give you your coordinates. They give you a nice overview of your area that you're at or staying at. And then when you go to a new camp area, you can use that drone as a tool to acquire information, and then you have it for the next time you want to go back out to some of these places. But I will do a shout out to some places that I'm familiar with. I'm in the Phoenix area, North Phoenix area. I would tell you that if you could go to a small town called Cleator, Arizona. There's some free camping there. It's free, but what you gotta do is you gotta dump your tank appropriately in the right spot. So whatever, you're gonna just have to take care of that on your own, unless you're composting, and that's what I would do if I had that choice. If I'm gonna be out for long term, I'd to hang out, compost, man. Put it in a trash bag, kitty litter, however you want to do it, and do it that way. Use a bucket, the bucket method. The people kind of like turn their nose on, but hey, what if it works? Don't try to fix it. Don't try to fix what's not broke. Let's put it that way. But anyway, so RV Seeing You and Holiday for Two. So check those channels out, folks. I highly recommend both of them. They were great, and I'm gonna cover. I'm like I said, I used to cover and I used to watch all the fluffy channels. I'm not watching them anymore. I'm going on to new people that have little subscribers that that aren't so fluffy. So there you go. Those are my two shout outs to those channels. Please do check those people out. And for me, I'm handicap paralyzed, just so you know. That's why you don't see me outside a lot. But I'm working on getting something so that I can get outside a bit more. So, and then have something in the back where I can attach the electric, 4-wheel drive, vehicle for myself, and then have a little camera stand so I can put my camera up and get you some good action, and I can bring my drone along too, and then that way I can control the drone and fly it up above and get some good aerial views for you people. So, but anyway, there you go, folks. 7 minutes. I don't need to go any further than that. So let's just call it a day here. So we've covered 2 nomadic gold channels. Just remember this. I'm going to end it with RV Seeing You and Holiday for Two, guys. Check those channels out. I highly recommend them. So, and then check out RV Davey too. Listen to my live streams. I come on usually live every day, but I'm doing an upload here for you guys here. So, but I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be, because otherwise the upload's going to take that much longer. So, I'm going to say good evening to you guys from RV Davey to you guys and the rest of YouTube. I thank you very much, folks. Welcome to the Davey channel. Adios, folks. Goodbye.